Good evening. This is an amateur talk, an amateur production. I don't have lights, I do not have a microphone, and above all, this is not a political message, this is a medical talk. Please remember that fear of this virus is more contagious than the virus itself. This fear travels much faster and much quicker and much further than the virus. When you hear that 3,000 people have been infected on a single day, do not get alarmed. Try to understand that now we have 3,000 more people with antibodies, which means that we have more people now who can contribute to the herd immunity. 3,000 people with antibodies means 3,000 people with immunity. We are inching towards what is called herd immunity, or at least what is called shield immunity. What is the antibody? I have been reading in many newspapers some preposterous stuff. I have read that there are no antibodies to this virus, that if the antibodies are produced, they are inadequate, or that they do not last for a long time. Now all this is loads of BS, because antibodies have been there for thousands of years. Please understand this. Measles has antibodies for a lifetime. Mumps has antibodies for a lifetime. Tetanus produces antibodies for almost 11 years, and that is why you get a booster after every 10 years. Typhoid has antibodies for almost a lifetime again. So antibodies are there. And to confirm this, there has been a very nice study published just 5 days ago. This is on Medical Archives. Of course, it is a pre-peer-reviewed publication. It is from New York City. It includes 1,300 people with mild infection. This is important to remember, that the researchers have put in 1,300 people with mild infection. And they found that 99%, I repeat, that 99% of these mildly infected people developed antibodies. Their test, the kit they used, had a specificity of 99%, which means that there was the chance of a false positive of only 1%. By any standards, the kit was terrific. All right, so now we know that 99% of people develop antibodies to the COVID-19 virus. More importantly, it is very nice to learn that the production of the antibodies was regardless of the age of the patient, the sex of the person, or even the duration of symptoms. So now we know definitely that antibodies are produced, and this study is a classic example of this verification. Now, what is the importance of the antibodies? Once you have antibodies, you are immune to this disease, which means that neither can you infect another person, nor can you be infected by another person. You can very safely shake hands with anyone. And I, in particular, want to know the status of antibodies in the technician who works with me, in the nurse who works with me. And in fact, I want to know the status of antibodies in myself. For instance, if I have antibodies, it definitely suggests that I've had previous infection, but for my sake, the nervousness during my work would obviously disappear. Similarly, for all health personnels, if they have the antibodies tested, and if they are positive antibodies, which means they have seroconverted, they can safely go back to work. The astonishing thing is that despite being a bordering country to China, remember, the disease began from China. And of course, it began way back in December. 5 months have elapsed. 5 months have elapsed since the appearance of this new virus. And yet even today, we have no protocol, we have no program for antibody testing in this country. Now this is really astonishing, very odd to say the least. The other thing is that when they tell you that there are 3,000 more cases, do not panic, because the proportion of cases has remained the same in this country. You see, 2 months back, they were testing just about 500 people. Today, they test more than 50,000 people. So the proportion of positive cases has remained the same, which is to the tune of about 3.9 to 4%. Now, this proportion is much, much lower than the proportion seen in other countries. For instance, the UK has a proportion of almost 22%. The United States has 20%. Italy and Spain had a proportion of almost 15%. Germany has around 8 to 9%. So remember, though it seems that the number of cases is increasing, well, actually the ratio remains the same. And above all, mortality is much less than 0.1%. Thank you very much.